Yo, what is up? What's up, everyone? Everyone that's in here right now. Let me see who's in here quick. See if there's a way for me to check that out. What's up, everyone? Hopping in now. This is awesome. Yeah, without Riaz here right now, he's got some stuff going on, but we weren't able to get the video out earlier, so we're just deciding to go live um right now. So yeah. So what's up? What's up? Yeah, we got 12 people in here. It looks like right now. Um yeah, I mean this is wicked right now. So let me just let me know if you guys can hear me good or if there's any lag or anything like that. If you can let me know in the chat, because I have very new to me. Like I said, I'm usually here with Riaz, so I'm talking to someone too, so I can always hear if something's going on. But right now, uh, just want to know if everyone can hear me solid. All right, Northeast, appreciate that. Eric Game says Luka, Jason Ingram over points, CP3 over on assists. So let's check that out. So we got Ingram over points here. Um, I think it's a solid matchup here against the Knicks. I mean, he's been streaky sometimes this season so far. I mean, let's not lie to ourselves. There's been some games where we've definitely gotten burnt on Brandon Ingram, but a lot of sites got him at 22 and a half. I'm looking at, DK Sportsbook and stuff like that. They got him at like 22 and a half. But the line is minus 106 for him to go over on that on some of these sites. So I guess there's more money coming in on him in the under. But they played the Knicks early on in the season, but he wasn't playing. So I definitely don't think he looks bad in this spot. But he's 4 out of the last 10, and like I said, we've seen bad games like 10 against Utah. But I mean, it's tough right now. I mean, the Knicks rank sixth right now in points allowed, fourth in field goal percentage allowed. So um, I don't think he's I don't think he's amazing, but obviously in terms of usage, I mean he definitely looks awesome. So yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind if you want to go bring Brandon Ingram over points tonight, and then we're gonna look at CP3 for sure. CP3 over on assists. So let's see what we got here. All right, Chris Paul, 8.5 assists. Um, yeah, I mean they're playing against Dallas. Dallas has looked pretty good so far this season in terms of defense. So if I'm gonna pull some stats here um, on the Mavericks, I mean they're ranking top 10 in just about all defensive categories. I mean it's honestly crazy to say, but right now they're seventh best in assists allowed, and then they're number one in point guard defense. So not saying that really matters to someone like CP3. I mean, he can go out there and kind of do it against anyone. We saw a big game so far this season. I mean, we've seen huge games like, 18 assists, 16 assists, 16 against Charlotte, just a couple games ago, and another 15 against the Pelicans. So he definitely looks good, viable. He's like one of those guys like Curry, though. Like, you go out there, you can kind of night in, night out, kind of play Chris Paul assists. Jay Crowder is back in the lineup again, which helps, but no Ayton. I like the pick and roll action when Ayton's in. So with no Ayton, I guess it's a little tough to get there. You're kind of hoping that Booker hits some shots from deep. I like Cam Johnson, so I hope Cam Johnson gets going a little bit too. So I don't mind if you want to go to Chris Paul assist. I think he looks good. 3 out of the last 5. He's 5 out of the last 10, and on the season on this prop, like I said, he's pretty consistent on the season. 56% on the season on this prop. So, and that's at 9.5. So, like I said, a lot of sites have this at 9.5. Prize Picks likes to go usually like a play lower, which is pretty nice. So, thanks for everyone. Giving me the feedback on stuff too. Everyone, Like, I mean, everyone that's been commenting on the videos and stuff like that too is in here. Jay Rich, Northeast, Justin, my guy, what's up, man? John, thank you guys for joining. I feel Ingram assist line is safer. Yeah, I mean, Ingram assist, I see a lot of people in the Discord going over to Ingram assist. I mean, great hit rate, 4 to the last 5. Let's check what he's at the last 10 and last 20 here. All right, Ingram assist. So, I see people even going to Randle assists, Randle rebounds. So I got cover boy Randle here. Here's the thing. A lot of major books have Randle at 4.5 tonight. That's what's unusual because we usually got books going over what Prize Picks projects. So it makes me a little iffy, but they got it minus 142 if you're familiar with like betting odds. So like a lot of money coming in over Brandon Ingram assists tonight. But that's at 4.5. I mean, regardless, if he doesn't get you 6, he's going to push here. So right now, New York Knicks 14th in assists allowed, so literally right middle of the pack, and then 14th in small forward defense. He likes to handle the ball quite a bit. I want to consider he's just kind of like a wing. I mean, no one in the NBA right now really has a position. It's kind of funny. But, 14th small forward defense, 14th assists allowed. 7 out of the last 10 saw a big game against Minnesota, big game against Brooklyn too. So I don't mind that. Coming off of 2 days of rest, he had 5 against Denver. This was back on December 8th. He had 5 against Denver, 4 against Oklahoma City, another 2 against Oklahoma City, and then 4 against Toronto. So that's coming off 2 days of rest. I know it's kind of a weird stat to look at, but that's something you could take into mind here. He sat for 2 games. He's coming off some rest. They might be looking for him to score. They are underdogs in this game, 4.5-point underdogs. The spread, I guess it's pretty tight compared to some of the games on the slate. Like, the Pacers are like, it's projected to get blown out, and now Sabonis is sitting, I mean, it's crazy. We might get to a point where Curry might not even play. I thought that was going to happen recently, where they might not even play Curry against Detroit. Just to give the man some rest, I mean, he's in a little bit of a slump right now. I don't know if he's dealing with like some injury stuff, but Ingram assist though, I don't think looks bad, for sure. Yo, Purple Hippo, what's up, man? Herb Jones points line looking nice too. 5 out of the last 5. Yeah, I don't think it looks bad. I think we're on a small slate here. It's easy to kind of overthink things. I mean, if you want to go to Herbert Jones based off hit rate, it doesn't look bad. Ingram can definitely get some looks over to him for sure. The problem with Herbert Jones, the line creeped up. It started at I'm pretty sure it opened at 10.5, and it went up to 11.5. So, like I said, there's some people in the Discord saying that it just kind of screams he just might go out there and get 11 tonight, and we might get just absolutely tilted just right off of Herbert Jones. I hope not, but he's not that type of guy to go out there and just explode. On a slate. So, Wiggins 3-point, man. I like Wiggins 3-point a lot. Like I said, the game's supposed to blow out. Wiggins is the kind of guy that usually gets a decent amount of run, even if the game does blow out. So we're going to look at the last 3 games for Wiggins here. All right, so Wiggins and 3-pointers made. Like I said, not a lot of people here. 1.5 for Wiggins. Yeah, 5 out of the last 5. I was hammering him on the Patreon against Detroit. Like I said, I thought he was going to get a good amount of run. Let's look at what he's been getting here. Brandon Ingram minus 162, one of the heaviest favored player props on the whole entire slate, besides for RJ Barrett is actually minus 200 in a lot of books. They don't even have him here on Prize Picks. I'm surprised they don't. But yeah, Wiggins here. At 1.5. Let's see what we got going here. I'm in the wrong game. Okay, yeah, Wiggins right here. Against the Pacers so far this season. Didn't play that first game. Like I said, it was a 102-100 win. Back I think December 15th, 16th they played. They were with Draymond. They were with Curry. Curry had a 26-point game. Really good stuff in that game. Close game. But like I said, the Pacers were fully healthy, so it's a lot different circumstances. But I think it's going to be a little bit lower scoring of a game now that these players are sitting. Definitely could blow out here. I mean, let's be real. Absolutely going to blow out here. But coming off a day's rest, this statistic right here, I like to look at this stuff. Coming off a day's rest, 67% on this prop on the season. Andrew Wiggins is 16 out of 24. So that's really good odds for him to hit a 3-pointer. in the last 5 games. He's been shooting the ball really well. I mean, we saw 43% against Detroit from deep, 3 out of 7, which was nice to see. 2 out of 6 against Minnesota, only shot 33%, but 3 for 5 against Chicago. And then these are blowouts, man. Milwaukee, 2 for 5 against Milwaukee, got blown out. Only played 27 minutes, still hit his three-pointer. So even if it does blow out, he's been part of blowouts the last like 3 to 4 games. Still gets decent run. It is under 30 minutes, but he is getting decent run. So I really don't mind that. So yeah, Wiggins threes I think looks really good if you want to go there. If you want to pair him up with someone like a Chris Paul assist, someone that's just like a guy that goes out there consistent, has been hitting it all season, I think that's a really fair place to go. Like I said, play light here. 2-pick powers I think is a nice way to go here on a small slate like this. So yeah, let's look at some other questions here. Right now we got 37 concurrent viewers. Thank you. Yeah, that's absolutely amazing. Because I kind of winged this together. We got 28 minutes until lock. Like I said, Riaz has got some things going on. We weren't able to get the video out. I know lately, people haven't even been playing, taking breaks from playing some DFS. I know we still have to pump out content. I'm still playing. We had a really amazing night on the Patreon last night. The link is in the description of all our latest videos to find the Patreon. So the Patreon I went 4-0 last night. Riaz went 5-1. Like, unbelievable night on the Patreon for sure. So thank you to everyone that signed up over there. So let's look at some more questions. Crowder over rebounds. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I like Crowder boards too. JaVale McGee boards looks pretty good to me. He's hit 8 boards 5 out of 7 times with 8 and out. So that's a cool statistic, man. So with 8 and out, yeah, McGee definitely gets a little bit of a run. You have to worry about foul trouble every time you play McGee. It looks like he just sometimes can just go out there and get in foul trouble. It happens, you know what I'm saying? But against this Dallas team, I mean, Luka, they'll roll out some other guys that can rebound. Porzingis can rebound the ball too. So I think it looks good. Not a guy that I always want to go to. I mean, I never really go to these Suns guys. Like I said, I like Cam J tonight, which looks pretty good in the points category. But yeah, going to rebounds for McGee, just somewhere I'm probably not going to go 7.5. I mean, I like what you said about him with 8 and out, and that's definitely something to take into account. You can't just kind of look at a hit rate for a guy like that and say, oh, he's not hitting. You got to look at who's in, who's out. So yeah, I respect if you want to go to McGee tonight. And then Josh Hart over 12.5 points. Not a big Josh Hart points guy. I've always gone to him in rebounds. Had a lot of success in him for rebounds, but 12.5 points. Similar to another guy in this team, Herbert Jones. Like, I mean, realistically, he's not gonna smash. He definitely go out there and hit his shots. I don't mind going here tonight. Like I said, the green bars look good. I think that's what people are gravitating here to, especially on a small slate. You're just kind of searching for who's got really good rates here. Let's pull some stats here for Josh Hart. So let me pull this up on my laptop here. Josh Hart 13.5 over on other major books. So yeah, last 10 averaging 16.9 points. They played the Knicks, like I said, already this season. He had 16 against the Knicks in that game. 1 for 1 against the Knicks so far this season. Off of 2 days of rest so far, 3 out of 4, 75%. Had a 29-point outing against Oklahoma City, a 22-point outing against Dallas, and a 16 against Phoenix. Not bad. Not bad. It looks like when he gets some rest, he goes out there. He's got his legs under him. Definitely can shoot the ball, so I don't mind that. Right now, the Knicks rank 22nd in the league in three-pointers allowed, but 15th in percentage. So, it's not like that's the only thing Josh Hart is doing is shooting three-pointers, but that's definitely something he likes to go do. I mean, 2 out of 3 last time they played the Knicks, but in his last 5, he's been taking 4.5 attempts. And he's hitting a decent amount of them, 40% against the Clippers, 40% against Utah, 80% against Orlando in the last 10. That was 2 days before Christmas. So I don't mind that. He's been getting to the line too, 6 attempts in the last 10 games, which is nice to see. So I don't mind that line at all, especially, like I said, slim slate. But I think you're going to sweat it. These lines that sit at 12.5, and you got these guys just creeping over. It might come down to the fourth quarter. You got to hope the game stays close, and you might be sweating it. I might get burned for saying that, but hey, it's definitely something that can happen. So, yeah, all right. So RJ over points. I was talking about RJ earlier in PRA. Um, it looks good PRA 27.5, but we'll get to his points here. They're asking about points. Appreciate you guys all being here. 33 viewers. That's actually really cool to see. Just kind of coming off out of nowhere with this live. We're not really the type of people that go on live streams, but without getting the video out today, I definitely wanted to get some content for you guys and help some people out who might be struggling on a small slate. So, RJ Barrett points. All right, 18.5. Definitely had some really good games lately for RJ. That's for sure. 32 against Dallas. I did this prop on Caesar Sports the other night when he was playing Minnesota. I had RJ Barrett and Curry both over 19 points, and it didn't hit. Yeah, 17 against Minnesota. It just got burnt. It sucks to see. Lately, I've just been dealing with some foul trouble guys. Just guys been getting fouled. D'Angelo Russell's getting into some foul trouble. Bradley Beal last night was in some foul trouble. Like, it definitely stinks. But let's look at some RJ stuff here. I know I don't have it on screen. I'm still trying to figure out this live stuff. Bear with me here. Like, I got two separate monitors. I'm pulling up some other stats here on a different monitor. Just trying to give you guys as much information as I can. So, pretty much even money over under here for RJ Barrett. 19.5. He is on a lot of major sites. Like I said, playing really well lately. 24.8 points in his last 5, 23.3 in his last 10, averaging 16.9 on the season, but early on in the season was struggling. 35 the last time they played New Orleans. That's significant. 35 the last time they played New Orleans. All right, so the last time they played, it was a really good game. I mean, he played 35 minutes, 36 call it, 18 shot attempts, knocked in 12 of them, went to the line, shot 6 free throws, only missed 1, 8 shots from deep, and hit 6 of them. So yeah, RJ tonight, like I said, he's a streaky guy. I know he's been playing a lot better lately. PRA looks pretty good to me because it usually seems like he's smashing or he's like gonna burn us. So if you want to take the chance that he's gonna smash, maybe go for a 25-point outing tonight. You feel more comfortable there, go to PRA. But if he gets a shot rolling deep, I think he can look really good. Don't get me wrong. Against this Pelican team, slim slate. Pelicans right now, they're 21st in points allowed, 26th in field goal percentage allowed, 23rd in three-pointers allowed, 29th in three-point percentage allowed, 12th in free throws allowed, and 23rd in shooting guard defense. So they're not good on defense. I can tell you that. And RJ Barrett definitely has the chance to go out there. But like I said, can get into some foul trouble, streaky guy. But on a slim slate, I feel more comfortable going to someone like RJ rather than trying to reach for like a Josh Hart, like someone that's not going to go out there and explode. At least RJ can go out there and maybe give you this in a half if he's having a super hot night. So yeah, so that's RJ points. Thanks for the question, Zach. I appreciate that. Jada, I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely thought we've had to go live. We definitely want to continue doing our videos and then maybe do like a live before lock. I know there's a lot of people last minute punching at things. People work till like 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and I just want to be able to bring content for everyone and people who want to just jump in and ask questions. I think that's a really awesome way for me to interact with some of the people that watch our videos. So definitely something I really appreciate you guys being here asking the questions. Really do. So took Luka under 25 points. Risky, but I can't blame you really. Like he's been pretty up and down so far this season. Like as for being Luka, really, I mean he doesn't really have horrible games. He's not really going to go out there and put up 10, 12 points, but just for being under his line, 25, like I said, he's been streaky around that line. 41 against Toronto, but he definitely is going to explode every now and then. And last night it seems like everyone exploded. You have Embiid with the 50-point game. I don't know if you guys watched that Nuggets game at the end. That Nuggets game was wild. But coming off a back-to-back, let's look at Luka's numbers coming off a back-to-back here. So Luka, pull up things here. Like I said, I'm sorry for not pulling up this stuff on the screen. But bear with me here. If the more we continue to do some live stuff, hopefully the better I get on it. So coming off a back-to-back here, hasn't been great. 16 against Denver, 23 against the Spurs. He did have a 26-point game against Memphis, just got over this line. 21 against Denver and 23 against Orlando. These were all, two of them were back in October, early on in the season. These last two were in January already. So you want to play the narrative. He's on a back-to-back. Might not play as many minutes. They are playing the Suns. Big game here. Suns are at the top of the Western Conference. Could be like kind of a little bit of a statement game here. So I mean, I couldn't really say that I would feel comfortable taking a Luka under, honestly. I mean, it's just tough for me to take guys who have such high usage and go under on them. I mean, Luka's going to go out there. I mean, on the season right now, let's look at what he's putting up. He's putting up 20 shots a game on the season so far. I mean, 20 in his last 10 as well, 21 in his last 5. Plays 35 minutes a night, 36 in his last 5. 8 3-pointers a night. Gets to the line quite a bit. He's been to the shot 9 free throws in the last 5 games. So, that's nine free throws a game. Phoenix has given up a decent amount of points to some point guards, but I mean that's given. I mean, anyone can really explode if you're a superstar in this league. I mean, you can't really say Phoenix is a bad defense because they're really not. I mean, they're top 5 in every single category. Fifth in points allowed, second in field goal percentage allowed, fourth in 3-point percentage allowed, second in 3-pointers allowed. That's all second, first, fifth best. They're one of the top defenses in this league. Don't get me wrong. And for some reason on the site they got Luka listed as a shooting guard. I mean, Brunson, 1A, 1B, I guess you can say. Luka might get, some of that off-ball work, but majority of the time he's controlling the ball. So just in terms of the Suns being good defense, and Luka being on a back-to-back, just had a huge night, played, had really good run last night. Let's see how many minutes he played last night. 42 minutes last night. I understand if you're going under. I'm not an under guy. I don't really take unders. I don't like taking unders. I know unders are more logical. People foul out. People, God forbid, get injured. Ejections. People get cold and they sit. Unders are more realistic and logical to take. But with a superstar, it scares me to take an under. That's just my perspective, but if anyone here wants to go Luka under, I totally respect it. So, yeah. Valanciunas over 11.5 rebounds. I like Valanciunas a lot tonight. I mean, if we want to look at Valanciunas here, I'll pull him up on the screen. Yeah, 33 in here right now. Yeah, ask away, guys. If you guys got any more questions, for sure. Yeah, I'll definitely be glad to give you my thoughts. I wish I could say I like everyone that you guys are suggesting, but it's just a tough slate, dude. I wish we had like 10 games. I wish Riaz was here. If Riaz was here, this would be amazing. I definitely miss his presence right now, man. But let's see here. Where is I even going? Joe Val rebounds. Yeah, 11. Yeah, most major books got him 11.5 tonight. Been smashing. He's right now. He's not been like that Gobert kind of guy. I know Gobert kind of burned us last night. Not like a Jokic who's been going out there grabbing a crap ton of boards, but hey, man, Joe Val is up there with like one of the top rebounders in the league, if not like, in that top 3, top 5 range. I mean, really can make an argument for any, if someone wants to give me an argument him at top 1, I'm definitely gonna listen. But let's see here. I was saying in terms of rebounder, but rebounds for Joe Val here. If you consistently watch our videos, you know that we like to go against big men against the Knicks. I mean, Randle definitely is a pretty solid rebounder, but he has some down games as a rebounder from time to time. And what's his face? Mitchell Robinson's just always in foul trouble too. So, yeah. Let's see here. We got Jonas Valanciunas, or Jonas, however you want to say it. He went for 14 against the Knicks so far. That was the day before Halloween. We know 4 out of the last 5 right now. He's 6 out of the last 10. He is 14 out of the last 30. And he is 22 out of the last 41 at 54%. Like I said, they're underdogs tonight. They're 11th in rebounds allowed. I think that they're just like some of the rebounders they've been playing like just haven't played particularly well, but I know overall like on the season like I think these numbers are a little bit more skewed than they should be. Like I think I like going against big men against the Knicks no matter what. It's like last year targeting big men against the Wizards was just like no brainer. Like you saw the Wizards on the slate last year, like you were hammering big men. If you're playing like Prize Picks, FanDuel for sure. But here, I like Jovel over 11, man. Even if he does get 11, you get the push. A push is a win. You know, the foul trouble definitely is concerning. It's concerning every time you play a big man. But I really don't blame you if you want to go here, man. He definitely can smash. He gets the run. Um, you know, I really can't blame you if you want to go here tonight. I definitely someone that looks pretty good. So right now, if we want to highlight some guys, I've been highlighting some guys on the side. I got Wiggins. Wiggins threes looks really good. We're gonna go RJ points, Valanciunas rebounds. Let's get the people going here. We still got a little bit more time. I'm gonna be going live. I'm gonna be live for the next like 5 minutes here. Luka under assist could hit. We also got some bots in here who are just throwing some stuff out here. Crowder or McGee rebounds. I'm definitely going McGee over Crowder for sure. I mean, you know, we saw the news in the chat that McGee definitely plays a lot better with Ayton. We were we're fully aware of that, and just like going to a guy who plays the center position, compared to someone that might get like some power forward run, to get rebounds, I think feels a little bit more realistic here. And for Crowder to be at like 4.5, I understand it looks really good. The hit rate is really good. He's went out there and grabbed 11, but I mean, we've seen floor games out of him. I mean, we've seen games where he's only went out there and grabbed one or two. So, I mean, if McGee's going to get some extended run here, if that's what we're going to see, let's see the last couple games that McGee has been playing. He's been getting, he hasn't been dealing with that much foul trouble lately. He's only been getting a couple fouls a game. So, but I always say if you're rostering big men, it definitely is a concern. 23 minutes last game against the Spurs that he played. Not bad, but usually hovers around the teens range, 13, 15. So be wary about going there. But yeah, like we said, we talked about Dallas as a defense so far this year. Definitely pretty good, but they are 22nd defensive rebounding allowed. And then let me type in Jay Crowder here, because I think that Crowder definitely has a solid excuse to be rostered here. He definitely has a good case here if you want to be taking him over McGee. But I do prefer McGee. Like I said, averaging 7.4, Crowder is in the last 5, which makes sense. 5 out of the 5 in the last 10. But on the season, I'm not gonna lie, man. I mean, Crowder on the season, 62%. But like I said, I feel more comfortable taking a big man there rather than someone that's gonna get some power forward run. And Crowder might get a little bit more minutes than McGee will, but like I said, that's my gut. McGee's my gut here over Crowder. The statistics probably say Crowder, but my gut here, if you want to trust me, if you want to trash me in the comments tomorrow, if McGee fouls out in a couple minutes or goes out there and grab 2 rebounds, I will take all the heat for that. So appreciate that. Yeah, man. So Mitchell Robinson over 8 points. No, not for me. Not for me. Yeah, I don't like that. I wish I can say I did, but I really don't. Not someone I like to go to at all, and just a foul trouble. I know he's been looking good, but he's gonna be dealing with a Jovel down there. Good game against Charlotte with no big man. Atlanta with no Clint Capella. Dallas, Porzingis is shaking up, and then Spurs. Jakob Portal, I get it, but I don't like the matchup here. I know the Pelicans, I just talked about them being like bad on defense, which they are, but I just can't see myself going to Mitchell Robinson here tonight. So nah, Crowder or McGee anyways. Whatever you want to do between the two. I like the 3 that we got rostered up here: Wiggins, Barrett, Valanciunas. If you guys want to, as collectively the first live stream on the channel, you guys want to run a little power here. Let's see let's try to get a little 4-pick here. 4-pick power to end the live here. So who you guys thinking? We got 22 people in the stream. To plug in this last power play. So who are you guys liking here? Do you guys want to go the Luka under? I mean, the Luka under looks pretty spicy here in the chat. I know a lot of people are liking the Luka under. So yeah, let's get some more people talking in here, and then we'll figure out the last guy we want to punch in. Johnson Daily Sports. Thank you, man, dude. Thank you for all your support. Yeah, you're really hopping in like all the videos. Being a real guy. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate all the support for real. See, Chav, appreciate you too. Thanks, man. You've been. Thanks for all the support, dude. For sure. Yeah, Clay's still on the Clay's still on the minutes restriction. Plus, they're like 15-point favorites. Might even be more than 15 at this point. Yeah, definitely Clay's definitely going to get limited run here for sure. And unless Steve Kerr is at the bar right now before tip, and he's just like, yeah, fuck it, we're gonna run Clay 30 minutes tonight. Ingram over PRA. I mean, we've seen Ingram get some triple doubles this season. It's not out of the question. 31 and a half. That's not bad. That's really not bad. Oh, they updated this now. They finally got all this here. 34, 35, 46. It looks good. It looks good. Would you guys rather go Ingram points or Ingram PRA? Let's get the final look here. We got 20 people in here. I'm going to ask the chat, Ingram points or Ingram PRA? Which one do you guys think? We're going to run Ingram in the last of our power play. Shady, yeah, I get it. That's why I figured that, a lot of people would like us under on threes, but he still goes out there and shoots a majority of them. I mean, he hits too. I mean, he goes out there and shoots seven or eight threes in his time that he's out there in his 20 minutes. He definitely gets some usage. That's why Curry is taking like a couple steps back here. So these fouls and blowouts are scary. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, they are super scary. Yeah, I mean, this Warriors game is probably going to blow out for sure. This Pelican games, I hope it stays close. If Luka has a bad night like people are predicting, I could see this one, maybe getting a little out of reach down the stretch. So let's go PRA. Game on, let's go. Yeah, hell yeah. Game on, let's go. The man has spoken. Brandon Ingram over PRA. We're going to punch this in. Right here, we got a power play. Let's keep it light. Like I said, it's a light day here on the channel. And it's a late day here on the slate. Let's just do a little $20 4-pick power. Thank you guys for joining the first ever live $20 4-pick power, first ever live stream here on the channel. Like I said, Riaz can't be here, unfortunately, but I appreciate you guys sticking around with me. We got 15 people here. Honestly, super cool to see it that we hit like 35 concurrent viewers at one point. So I appreciate all the love you guys have been showing me and Riaz on the channel. We started doing prize picks back in October. You guys have just been smashing the support. 1,600 subscribers, absolutely unreal. This prize picks community, I mean, even all the other creators, I mean, just really like good people so far. Like I've really met some really cool people here. So yeah, we're gonna punch this in. Bang. So appreciate you guys, and we will see you on the next live.